With everything we been through, that shoulda kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You planted seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain,
Be more Dezzy coming to talk to you about these Ravens again, and who they might pick for the 27th draft pick. Got my man Mike in the building, very first guest on the show. Be more Dezzy Entertainment. Yeah, the first thing we want to talk about, I got a topic from one of my very first subscribers, somebody that commented on one of my videos. I feel bad not having the person's name right now, but he mentioned that I should talk about the possibility of the Ravens drafting an offensive lineman at the 27th draft pick. So me and my analytic crew, got right here, we went through and watched some tape, dived into some articles online, ESPN, CBS, PFF, just to check out who they got as the top linemen coming out this year. And we looked at the top 5. And after we did research, we might not even see the top 5 linemen at that pick number 27. And there's we got names Panay Soul from Oregon. Yeah, he's definitely going top 10. Rashawn Slater, he was gone basically every mock draft. Christian Darrisaw,
that's where we started.
Gone before 27. Excuse me. Elijah Tucker, gone before 27. Tevin Jenkins, that's the top 5 linemen that they had. A couple of outliers came into play with Alex Leatherwood and
couple sleepers.
Liam Eckenberg. A couple of mock drafts, they had them sneaking in at, I think was the earliest was like 25th or 27th. Couple other people that I like that I mentioned in a previous show was Kadarius Toney from Florida and Tyrus Marshall. In a lot of the drafts, Tyrus Marshall was definitely still available at 27. Didn't really see him come off the board before 27. Kadarius Toney came off the board a lot before 27. It was literally only like one mock draft that had us drafting him, but it was surprising to me. And it was a good surprise because I'm like, I was already mentioning about the small receiver, but after watching the tape, that he's a playmaker. He's like a Tyreek Hill reincarnated.
Shorty like Marshawn Lynch at wide receiver. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
you know how to do.
He really, he'll go get dirty. He not running out of bounds.
Like
he going up to get that
away from contact
at all. Like he looking for it. Like,
none of that. He looking. If it was me, we looked at what was the guy named Elijah Moore from Ole Miss.
Yeah, I would take him if Toney ain't available. I definitely. That's the next up from Toney. He ain't as fast like that. Toney just different. He one of a different type.
And none of those guys, what you would say, would be the big body receiver everybody say the Ravens need on the outside. But if you just want to talk about creating separation,
I mean,
we say
don't need the
Kadarius
big
Toney
body
leaving
receiver
people
on the outside.
Kadarius Toney hit moves, leaving people wide open. 6, 7, 8 yards of separation within the first 3 seconds of a route. You don't need to be 6 feet, 6'5" to catch the ball with that much space.
You don't. Hey. Just look at the offense that Florida had. Look, they had Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts in here, top 5.
Toney was going nuts, and Pitts still is like first round,
all day. And the linemen,
and I ain't see no big receivers for real on that Florida.
Wow,
receiving core, really unless it just they wanted to highlight or nothing, but
it was really Toney, that quarterback, and Kyle Pitts who really was showing out for Florida. But the offensive lineman, like I say, couple of them. If any of those 5 linemen make it to us at 27, the top 5, I wouldn't be mad at us taking them. I wouldn't be mad at us taking any one of them. The only one that they really say could possibly slip back is Jenkins, Darshaw, or Tucker.
Yep.
Jenkins, Darshaw, or Tucker. Of those 3, the other, they be gone way before they even get to us. And what was the mock? A lot of the mock had us taking the safety Troy Morwig from TCU.
Shorty can play.
He like Troy Moore. I mean,
Shorty
he
can
cool.
play. Listen,
Me personally, I wouldn't take him with the 27 pick. I'm gonna just keep it.
Listen,
me personally, I'm going.
If them top 5 linemen are gone, and them wide receivers are gone, I mean, so far that's about the next thing up that I seen that like Shorty can play. He not afraid to come down, put a hat on the hat. He gonna come down.
He was
like, granted, his highlight and all that wasn't filled with a whole bunch of interceptions and shit. But hey, knocking that motherfucking ball down and getting that defense off the field.
He was definitely. He was
take
around.
that.
He was around.
We got ball hawks. We can come in, do your part, play
I'm
your
just
part,
like
and we gonna do good.
With Chuck Clark and Deshaun Elliott drafting a safety right now. Is he really gonna be on the field as a fruit? That's what I'm saying for the 27th pick. I want somebody to come in, start, and so they had us also mocking the pass rusher Aziz Ajib. I can't really pronounce the name. Number 13 from Georgia.
Yeah,
his first name is Aziz. But
Shorty can play. He's a dog.
He's a baller. He bends the corner, gets around the edge. But once again, edge rusher. We done seen a lot of people the Ravens done drafted coming in at those last picks. Linebacker. Please don't let us bring up Sergio Kendall.
Oh, you
Please don't let us bring
the guy
up
that fractured his skull never?
Bronson Kafusi. Please don't let us. What was the other guy we had got from Kansas State one year? I can't even remember. Man, we drafted some linebackers, man.
Arthur Brown was alright for us.
Arthur Brown.
He did his thing for what the time was.
First round draft picks, people.
Hey, listen.
First round,
everybody from the first round,
second round draft picks. Come on now, we wasted a lot of picks on people that didn't even play. and like I say, for those top 27 and those, you have to be able to find those is defining franchise picks right there. They will set you back.
Not all of them.
They will set you back if you don't make those right picks. Think about
some drafts ain't even filled with enough first round drafts.
What pick did we draft Ed Reed at?
Ray Lewis wasn't even scouted as a first rounder.
Don't matter.
We took him as a first rounder.
If you can find those type of gems or playmakers and those, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be like. And when you draft those, when they drafted Ed Reed, believe me, Ed Reed had enough behind him to say he warranted that pick. Nobody looked at that pick and said he wasn't deserving of getting picked by the Ravens at, I think, it was 20 or somewhere around there. You had Reed Lewis, the same thing. Got picked at around in the 20s too. Nobody was mad at the Ravens. They was more like, goddamn, how did they even get back that far?
Because that was the first year. We got two picks in the first round for that. That was our first ever draft.
That was a good draft.
So, I'm about to say that is the rule.
Ozzy, you already.
Ozzy,
you already solidified.
You took the undersized linebacker and look what happened.
You already solidified.
The greatest linebacker to ever play in the NFL. Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens.
You stand Ozzy. You already stand Ozzy. You already.
What we need to do is start something.
Guy in there was talking that bullshit at that press conference, talking about some goddamn the receivers ain't the reason and all. Man, shit. Willie Snead ain't make no plays after they catch. You need them receivers that's gonna catch the ball, turn it up, Make plays. Man,
all I'm saying
Kansas
is he was
City,
doing that shit in New Orleans and
Patrick
came here and
Mahomes.
wasn't able to do it no more. That's a sign of concern. And it ain't got shit to do with the receivers, bro. It's
It was
the
offense.
OC.
It was the offense.
It's the OC. Granted, niggas got hit with the COVID challenge this year.
Yeah, that COVID shit.
That was tremendous.
And don't forget that too. A lot of those
wicked how it hit us.
Draft picks, those high draft picks that they got, a lot of them set out because of the COVID.
Yeah, this is true.
Don't forget that. Now, one we seen from CBS, the mock from CBS. One of them, this is a couple months ago, though. Gotta keep it real. Can't lie to my people.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, they said Devontae Smith somehow, because a lot of them had Jalen Waddle being the first.
Oh no, you know that's because that mock draft was off of I think he did that based off of their needs right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of made sense because.
But how far? This is a good question for my peoples. How far can you say if a Jalen Waddle or a Jamar Chase slide down in the draft before you say the Ravens should trade up? Do you say if a Devontae Smith is still there at pick 22? Or if you got a Jamar Chase that is the pick 22 or something like that, do you not? Is it time for y'all to make a move? Do you say, do we need to go and get one of those receivers for Lamar Jackson? I would like for y'all to answer that within the comments. I would love to see that because I respond. I ain't one of them people that act like I don't say I respond. I don't care if it's 100 or I respond to every last one of them y'all leave. I think that's a good question, right?
That would be the all-time dumbest thing to do, to go running back.
They're not gonna go running
in the
back.
first round. Nigga, ain't no running back out this bitch coming out worthy of coming to us. With no fucking first round pick over the shit that we need. Like,
they're not gonna go.
They ain't got no
back.
Herschel Walker, Ricky Williams ass, Emmitt Smith.
I can guarantee you that.
Ain't got none of
back.
Ain't got none of them guys coming out.
So, hey, at the end of the day, I think the Ravens gonna make a decision whether it's gonna be a wide receiver, offensive lineman, or pass rush. So, there we go. Get back to me. But be more Dezzy. We out.
With everything we been through, that shoulda kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You planted seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain